Okay, so today we'll be looking at multiplying and dividing with sign numbers. And by this term, sign numbers, what we mean is numbers that have different positive and or negative signs in front of them. So our first problem says -5 times -7. And we know that this dot signals multiplication. So we'll take a look over here at the faces to help us remember the rules. Here I see the face with two negative signs. The eyes in the face signal the signs of the numbers in your question, and the mouth on the face signals the sign in your final answer. So when you multiply with two negative numbers, you're going to get a positive answer because negative times negative makes positive. You can remember this by thinking when you are asleep, you are happy. So 5 times 7 is 35, and negative times negative makes positive. So positive 35 would be our final answer. Taking a look down at the next one, -56 over 8, I know that all fraction bars signal division, so I'll put the dot above and below the fraction bar to remind myself that. And I know that 56 divided by 8 equals 7, but I have a -56 on top, and 8 has no sign. When a number has no sign, it's positive. So I need to find the face down here, which says a positive and a negative number. When you multiply or divide one number that has a positive sign and one number that has a negative sign, the sign in your final answer is going to be negative. You could remember this rule by thinking when you are tired, one eye open and one eye closed, you are cranky. So the sign in the final answer will be negative, therefore giving us -7. Dropping down to the next one, I have multiplication here because a number pressed right up against the parentheses with no operation signals multiplication. And then I have division. According to PEMDAS, or order of operations, if I have multiplication and division in the same problem, I will go from left to right. So I'll start with my multiplication over here. -5 times 4 equals -20 because I'm multiplying with different signs. Then I'll bring down the rest of the expression divided by -10. And now I'm dividing 20 divided by 10, which equals 2. And I had a negative divided by a negative, which would give me a positive because when I'm asleep, I am happy. So the final answer in this one would be +2. Dropping down to our last one, we'll see if we can apply these rules of sign numbers to working with fractions. So here I have -2/3 times -3/5. Well, I know that when I'm multiplying fractions, the rule says multiply straight across, numerator times numerator, and denominator times denominator. So 2 times 3 is going to give me 6 for my numerator, and 3 times 5 is going to give me 15 for my denominator. And when I look back at the signs in my original fraction, I had a negative sign and a negative sign. Negative and negative. Oh, when I'm asleep, I know that I'm happy, so the final answer must be +6/15. If you wanted to take that one a step further and reduce this fraction, both of these numbers are divisible by 3. Whatever you do to the top, you must do to the bottom in order for your new fractions to be equivalent. So the final answer would be 2/5. +2/5, because when you multiply with two negative signs, the final answer will be positive. So those rules of working with sign numbers also apply to working with fractions that have positive and negative signs, and decimals that have positive and negative signs.